In this video, I want to go over the animation curves panel. This is going to give you a lot of life to your project. It's going to bring your project from something that's very static and mechanical to something that is more real, more realistic by adding some curves to our animation. So I built a sample for you. Let's jump in and take a look. All right, so here we are in After Effects again. I've created a quick composition here where we've got a simple circle and it's moving from left to right. So it just drags over 24 frames from point A to point B. Now if I turn on my motion blur, there we go, because I've got that activated, you can see that there's motion blur on this particular image. So if I play it, okay, so there's a very hard start and a hard stop to this. So we want to change that. So what I'm going to do is select my position, and I'm going to click on this little curves icon here on the right. And you can see it's very like straight up, straight across, straight down. Okay. So let's take a look at our speed graph attributes here. So let's click on, there we are, edit speed graph. Sometimes it may be value graph that's showing, but we want to make sure that for this particular case, we're going to look at the speed graph editor. And now what we're going to do is these are the keyframes. So this is a point here and this is a point here. So we need to change these keyframes. So I'm going to select our keyframes just by dragging them like that. And then I'm going to come over here on the right hand side and just choose like this arc right here. And nothing happened. Let's come over here and choose this one right here. There we go. And now I've got this arc. Starts. So it's like starts, it builds, and it kind of slows down a little bit. Well, we've got these tangents on the right and the left hand side of this. Well, what can I do? If I actually, first off, if I grab the point, drag it out a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. There we are. So it's like it starts, it gradually gets faster, and then it comes back down, right? But if I grab one of these tangents and drag it to the left or right, let me zoom out. Look at that arc. What do you think it's going to do? It's going to go fast and then gradually slow down. So let's take a look at it. Okay. The same thing could happen if I go the other direction. Maybe I start off slowly. So it starts slowly and gradually builds and then quickly comes to a stop. Okay, so these are ways of adding some life to your animation. So they've got a nice ease in and a nice ease out. In fact, that's what they're called, ease in and ease out of the animation, of the keyframe. Once I'm done with this, I actually like it the other way, so let's go ahead and bring that back. I'm gonna bring this one back and add a little bit of ease, to that first one. Looks good there. I like that. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and click that curves to get out of that. And you can see that our keyframes now don't look like diamonds. They actually look like little hourglasses. And those are because they show an ease in and ease out of those keyframes. So there you go. We've discussed keyframe animation in this video and the last. We've created a couple points. In this particular case, we went into the curves panel and went into the speed graph editor and changed the speed of our animation to have a nice easy ease in and out of that animation to give it some really realistic movement along with motion blur. I hope this helps in your animation. Until next video, keep creating.